My name is Higashino Yota. I lost my parents in an accident when I was a child, and since then, my sister Aina and I have been living together. It was my mother's sister who took us in, when we had no one else to turn to.
Yota, here's your lunch.
Auntie, we're already grateful just for being taken in.
Don't say things like that. School's about to start. Aina, are you ready?
Yeah, I was just about to go.
See you later.
Wait a minute, brother!
After our parents' funeral, all of our relatives were reluctant to take us in, except Auntie. She'd always been single, but then she said she'd take us in and actually let us live in her house. Many years have passed since then, but we're still living with her. I want to make her life easier, so I started working part-time when I was in high school. Phew, just finished class. I gotta go to work in an hour. I better get going. Yota! Working again today? Must be tough being poor. The guy making fun of me is my classmate, Fukumoto Daigo. His father's the president of a famous cooking equipment manufacturer, and he's always bragging about it. He's always talking about things like how he went abroad on a family trip or how he got a pair of brand-name shoes for his birthday. He's always with a group of his cronies. I'm not particularly close to Daigo, but I guess to him, I was like a toy he could play with. What do you want? I've gotta go now because it's time for my part-time job. Part-time jobs are tough, aren't they? I don't know what it's like to have no parents because I've always had a family. I'll be going now. You certainly do give off a poor person's vibe. You have to work part-time to support your family? I don't think I could live like that as a student. You! When I couldn't hold back and started shouting, Daigo and his cronies started laughing. Don't get so angry! Enjoy life more! I was so disgusted that I couldn't say anything. I despised Daigo as a person and had no intention of getting involved with him. But the reason I was somehow able to get by in class was because there was someone who would help me out.
Hey, Daigo, are you getting involved with Yota again? Cut it out.
The class Madonna, Mochizuki Senna. She would stand up for me every time, and that was a source of support for me. He's so poor. I feel bad.
So what? You make fun of people just because you're rich? It's your dad who's amazing, not you. You've got it all wrong.
Huh? I can be proud of the luck I was born into with a father like that, can't I?
What is that? Then Yoda's more admirable. He studies, works part-time, and helps out his family. You can't do any of that, can you?
Damn! What the hell is wrong with you? Enough of this! Let's just leave them alone. Senna's words left Daigo speechless, and he left with his cronies.
Wow, that guy is so lame.
Thanks, Senna. You helped me out.
No problem. I think you're working hard. You have a shift, right? Good luck.
I don't know why Senna helps me, but I'm grateful to her for always supporting me. This continued for a while, and one day, she confessed her feelings to me.
Yota, I actually like you. If you don't mind, would you go out with me?
What? You're fine with me?
Yeah, you're a hard worker, and I've liked you for a long time.
I see. If it's okay with you, I'd love to.
Really? I'm so happy.
And so, Senna and I started going out. Thinking back on it now, I think I might have liked her too. I thought my high school life would probably end up being all about studying and working part-time, but unexpectedly, I got a cute girlfriend in Senna. My relationship with her continued, and we graduated from high school. I had no intention of going on to further education, partly due to family circumstances. I started my working life by being employed by the place I had been working part-time. I decided that I would leave my aunt's house after graduating from high school. I was aware that I had been a burden on her since I was a child, and I'd always intended to live on my own. I ended up living with Aina, and when we started living on our own, I realized just how much I'd been relying on my aunt up until then. But at the same time, living with just the two of us was somehow refreshing and fun. I started working full-time at a restaurant, and Aina juggled her studies and housework. Such days began.
Brother, dinner's ready.
Thanks, but let me sleep for another 5 minutes.
Fine, I'm leaving the house.
Okay. I was working from morning until night, so even on my days off, I was often too tired to do anything but sleep. Aina did the housework every day, so her cooking skills improved over time. Senna didn't give up on me either, and watched over me from the shadows. She came to visit me many times, but she became completely hooked on Aina's cooking, and sometimes came to my house just to eat it.
Aina-chan's cooking is really delicious. Teach me how to make it next time.
Sure, I don't make anything that complicated though.
That's good. I want to eat this kind of food every day.
I wanted this kind of life to continue forever, and I was really grateful to the two of them for always being there for me. I wanted to make Aina and Senna happy too. That kind of life continued, and the months and years passed by. Aina was getting married, and I was going to celebrate at a fancy restaurant at Aina's request. I invited Senna too, but since it was a special occasion, she said that the two of us siblings should go together, so I decided to take her up on the offer. Aina, congratulations on your marriage.
Thanks, brother. It's all thanks to you.
I never thought you'd get married. It still feels surreal.
You're going to cry at the wedding, aren't you?
That's because I was not only a big brother, but also a father figure to Aina, so I was absolutely confident that I would cry at her wedding. As I was listening to her ideas for the wedding while we ate, a man who had come from far away stopped in front of our table. Look who's here! The poor boy Yota! What are you doing in a restaurant like this? I'm here for my sister's marriage celebration. Don't disturb us. Sister? Oh, that's your sister? She does look poor just like you.
Hey, watch your mouth!
Hey, lady, don't act so uncivilized in a fancy restaurant like this. Well, I guess you wouldn't know since you've never been in a place like this before. What are you doing here? Me? I'm here on business, of course. I've been appointed vice president of my father's company, so I came to greet the owners here. You poor people have no idea of the hardships we go through.
What do you mean, poor people?
Aina, calm down. It's a celebration after all.
But I can't stand being treated like this.
That's right. It's because poor people like you come to a high-class restaurant like this that things like this happen. Get out of here! I managed to calm Aina down, and after finishing the meal, we left the restaurant. All the while, I was planning my revenge on Daigo. I was going to make him pay for ruining the wedding celebration. A few days later... Thank you for your continued patronage. I have an appointment today. My name's Fukumoto. Is Mr. Nagase here? Fukumoto is it? Please, wait a moment. I'm sorry, Fukumoto. The owner has asked you to leave. Why's that? Have I done something rude? We don't know either. Please, wait a second. Please, let me meet the owner at once. I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. So why's that? Please, tell me why! Fukumoto, we've always been very grateful for your business. Nagase, we had an appointment today, didn't we? About that matter, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking of stopping business transactions with your company. What do you mean stopping business transactions? If there was anything rude, please tell me.
You still haven't noticed, have you? The other day, you made fun of me.
What? Yota's sister? What's going on? Ina's my fiancé. Apparently, the other day, when you met at another restaurant, you made fun of her. Are you serious? Yota's sister?
You still make fun of Yota? You haven't grown at all since you were in high school.
Sana, what the heck's going on? You may not have known, but we're practically like family. So if you make fun of us, you know what'll happen. Yota and Ina are also my precious family. I've decided that I can't work with someone who makes fun of family, so please, leave. I'm sorry. If you want me to apologize, I will, so please. Fukumoto? Yes? Apologizing is not enough. You said such terrible things. Please, remember that. The trust you've lost cannot be regained. No. After that, Daigo begged for forgiveness, but he was thrown out of the restaurant by the staff. After hearing the situation from Ina, we decided to have dinner at Kei's restaurant to thank him. The other day, when I had dinner at a high-class restaurant, I thought that Kei might also come to that restaurant, so I checked with him. Turns out, he had a business relationship with Daigo's company, so we planned this revenge this time. I thought that Kei, who values his family, wouldn't be able to forgive somebody like Daigo.
I'm glad you told him off, Kei.
I feel better too. Thanks. No problem. I can't work with someone who says terrible things about my family.
Daigo has always been like that. I guess he'll never change.
Even if you're connected to someone like that through work, they'll end up causing trouble, so it was good to know. Actually, Kei had been hearing some bad rumors about Daigo's company for a while. It seems that all he heard was that he was in trouble with the newly appointed vice president. It seemed that the vice president was at fault in every case, and he thought that it might be better to end the contract before his company got into trouble too. There were bad rumors about Daigo, so I'm glad we were able to cut the contract this time. Really? I was worried that I might have done something unnecessary. It seems that we weren't the only ones in trouble. Other restaurants have been involved as well.
I bet his father is scolding him right now.
He was so boastful.
It seems that the restaurant was a large contract for Daigo's company, and they seemed to be worried that it would be a problem if the contract ended. There were a lot of calls to Kei's phone while we were eating. Apparently, they were all from Daigo's company. Actually, there have been a lot of calls since then. The person on the other end is Fukumoto's company.
Oh no. Maybe it's an apology call.
Well, as long as Daigo's around, they won't sign the contract. The product's good, but it's a shame. I hope he changes after this. I got a little intimidated by Kei, but I also wanted to make Daigo pay for what he'd done. A few days later, it seems that Daigo and his father, the company president, visited the shop to apologize. When Daigo told his father what Aina and I had said, his face turned completely pale. I'm so sorry for this occasion. I'm really sorry, Nagase. I told you that we wouldn't be signing the contract anymore. Could you please reconsider? I'll fire the vice president. What? Fire? I didn't hear anything about that, Dad. What are you talking about? You caused a lot of trouble for our business partner. Do you know how much of a loss we've incurred because of you? What am I supposed to do from now on? I don't know. You need to start from the beginning and gain some work experience. Please, don't fight with each other. More importantly, is it true that you're going to fire the vice president? Yes. I think it's an appropriate punishment for employees with problems. I understand. Then let's consider it a little. We'd also like to use your product. Thank you. No, Dad! It seems that Kei's store decided to consider re-signing the contract on the condition that the vice president, Daigo... It seems that there were many complaints from other stores asking for him to be dealt with too, and Daigo's father made the decision. Dad! What do you mean I'm getting fired? I haven't been told anything! Of course not! You've caused us a huge loss! But you said you'd eventually hand over the position of president! That's only if you have the ability to become president! You're at the lowest level as a member of society! What's that supposed to mean? I don't care about you anymore! You're on your own now! You're going to have to leave this house too! After that, Daigo seems to have been kicked out of his parents' house too. He'd lived a privileged life as the son of a company president, and he seemed to have always used money to solve any problems he had. But now that he's been fired, he has no money, and apparently, he's hanging out with some shady characters.
You know, the other day I saw Daigo in front of the station, but he changed so much that I was surprised.
What's he doing now?
He got fired from his father's company.
So he's probably not a proper member of society. He's hanging around with some shady-looking guys. I think he might be up to no good.
He's doing that at his age? He's fallen on hard times.
In the end, he couldn't do anything without his parents' help.
We couldn't feel sorry for Daigo since he brought it on himself. He'd made fun of us for our hard life, and he may have realized how hard it is to live on your own. It's really tough to live on your own. We could only pray that he would stop making fun of people. However, a few months later, we learned a surprising fact.
Isn't that Daigo?
I knew it. I found Daigo living under a bridge with a plastic sheet covering him. His hair and beard had grown long and shaggy, and he looked like a completely different person. But there was no mistaking it was him. I can't believe it. What happened?
But I guess he got what he deserved.
Even though he was a jerk, it still felt bad to see somebody you knew in such a state. Apparently, he'd been in a pretty desperate state since he was fired from his job. I'm sure there were lots of things that happened that led to him ending up like that. We left the scene with mixed feelings. A few months later, Aina and Kei's wedding took place. Of course, I walked down the aisle with Aina. I kept remembering all the hard work we'd done together as siblings, and I was in tears even before the ceremony started.
You're crying, brother!
I'm so happy for you, Aina! Yota, it's too early to be crying.
That's right, you're walking down the aisle.
I can't help it! Everyone encouraged me, and I was able to stop crying. I walked down the aisle with my eyes all puffy. It was an unforgettable moment, and I'm sure I was the only one who looked like that. Auntie saw me and laughed hysterically, taking lots of photos.
Yoda's face was the best. Everyone was crying, but I was the only one laughing hysterically. I'll give you the photos later.
Auntie, please give it to me too.
I've got one for you too, Senna.
Yay!
You're all making fun of me.
But it was a great ceremony. Congratulations, Aina.
Thanks. Thanks, brother and auntie. I'm so happy.
I'll make Aina happy. Yes, please. And so, Aina and Kay's wedding ended safely, and I was on my way home with a happy feeling. After Aina's wedding, there was something I really wanted to do, and that was to propose to Senna.
It was a nice wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah. Senna, I'm sorry for making you wait this long. Let's get married too. I took out a ring as I said that.
I was waiting. Aina got married too, so all is good. I'd love to.
I thought that I couldn't be happy until Aina got married, but it seems that Senna understood how I felt. I can't thank her enough for that. I've decided to cherish my family and live on from now on.
Oh, Yusuke!
Hey, it's Yusuke-kun!
I just finished. Let's go home.
Okay, just a minute. Thank you for today, Sensei.
Haruto improved again. See you next week.
See you, Mitsumori-sensei!
See ya.
I'm Yusuke Akechi. I take care of picking up and taking Haruto from violin lessons in place of my busy brother. I don't know where Haruto got it from, but he's always been good at the violin, and his violin teacher praises him often. His violin teacher, Mitsumori-sensei, lives nearby. She's pretty and also a good teacher, and it seems that her violin classes are always full. In fact, it seems that quite a few of her students win prizes in competitions after taking her lessons. How was your lesson today, Haruto?
Mitsumori-sensei was kind to me again today. I enjoyed playing the violin.
Hey, aren't you just going to see the teacher?
No, that's not it!
Haruto's face turned bright red. It seems that his first love was actually Mitsumori-sensei. Well, she is such a beautiful teacher that she captivates not only Haruto, but the other students and their parents too. So it's no wonder. Even though he has feelings like that, it seems that Haruto really does like playing the violin.
Speaking of which, there's a recital coming up soon.
Oh, is that so? Then we'll have to go and see it with your mom and dad.
Yeah, I'll work hard at my practice.
As we were talking like that, a girl walked over from a distance. A girl we knew well.
Oh, Haruto!
Hina-chan!
This girl goes to the same violin school as Haruto. They're the same age, and they seem to get along well. Hina came to the lesson with her uncle too.
Haruto-kun, are you done with today's lesson?
Yeah, I'm about to go home now.
Let's do our best at the next recital.
I was watching the two of them with a smile on my face, but I felt a gaze and looked over to Hina's side. It seems that Hina's uncle is the 5th generation of the Fumiya family and is a business owner. I've never asked him about it in detail, but it seems that he runs a company related to musical instruments. He's a jerk who always looked down on me and made fun of me. Hey Akechi, why are you dressed like that? Aren't you embarrassed to be wearing dirty jeans? This is... How could you possibly show up in front of Mitsumori-sensei dressed like that? And you're the one who always picks him up. Are you unemployed? My job is at a small music shop in the neighborhood. Besides selling instruments, I also repair and tune the instruments customers bring in. I was busy with work and was just about to pick up Haruto when I got the call. I was in a rush, so I didn't have time to change.
Hey, Uncle, don't say that to Haruto's uncle.
But Hina, look at how he's dressed.
He's working hard, so it's fine. Don't say that.
Fine. I can't help it. As he said that, he looked at me and laughed mockingly. I tried not to pay him any attention, but Hina always took my side. Well, I don't have time to talk with you. I'm busy too. As we were talking like that, our voices must have been heard, and Mitsumori-sensei came out.
Hello, Hina-chan.
Hello, Mitsumori-sensei.
You look beautiful today as usual, Sensei.
No.
If you like, how about going for tea sometime?
I'm busy with the recital. I'm sorry.
Fumiya has been like this for a long time. He seems to like Mitsumori-sensei, and he's been asking her out on dates and for tea. Even though it's not possible for a teacher to go on dates with a parent, Fumiya seemed to be unable to understand that. Mitsumori-sensei was trying to turn him down in a roundabout way so as not to hurt him, but he didn't seem to notice that. He kept pushing even further. How about after the recital then? I found a really good Spanish restaurant. How about going together?
I'm sorry, but I'm already booked up on my days off.
I see. That's a shame. I'll ask you again next time. Whether it's because he's insensitive or on purpose, he didn't seem to notice that Sensei was looking unhappy. I didn't miss the fact that Mitsumori-sensei sighed with a look of displeasure on her face.
I'll take care of Hina-chan then.
With that, she quickly went back inside the classroom. While I felt sorry for Mitsumori-sensei, I decided to take Haruto home. Then one day, while I was working, Mitsumori-sensei came into the shop.
Akechi, hello.
Oh, Mitsumori-sensei, you have a day off today?
Yes, I'm taking a walk to relax for a while.
As we were talking, she noticed a violin in the back of the shop.
Is this?
Please, try playing it if you like.
Is that okay? It's so expensive.
Don't worry about it. It's not for sale. The violin there was something I'd inherited from my grandfather. It seems that he had admired a famous overseas violin maker and took out a loan to buy it. It was passed down from my grandfather to my father and then to me, and now I carefully maintain it and display it. Mitsumori-sensei picked up the violin and started to play it. I was the only one who usually touched it, but here, it seemed to come alive when Mitsumori-sensei played it. The store was filled with a holy atmosphere as Mitsumori-sensei played. I stopped working and listened to the performance.
As I thought. This violin is wonderful.
Your performance was wonderful too.
I'm glad to hear that.
Please, come back and play it anytime. I think it'll make this violin even happier.
Really? Then I think I'll come back again.
Mitsumori-sensei was smiling as she said that. Sparkling, really. I was dazzled by her, and I felt a little nervous.
This violin has been well looked after. I can tell that Akechi takes good care of it.
Is that so? It's a very expensive item, so
Akechi's work is very careful.
I'm usually not complimented by anyone other than customers, so even just a few words like that made me very happy. It's very rewarding to hear that.
Please, keep up the good work.
As we were talking, someone else entered the shop. Fumiya. When Mitsumori-sensei saw him, she made a face that said, "Ah!" I don't dislike a teacher who's so honest. I thought I heard a wonderful performance, but it was you, wasn't it, Mitsumori-sensei?
Good day, aren't you at work?
No, I was just passing by on my way home from a business meeting. Then I heard a performance like that. I thought it was something that a regular repair shop worker like Akechi couldn't do. A regular repair shop? Fumiya's words annoyed me, but I was thinking of a way to say something back. When Fumiya saw the violin Mitsumori-sensei had, he started talking. As expected of Mitsumori-sensei, you have a first-class violin, don't you?
This is Akechi's. It's something that was passed down from his grandfather and is very precious.
Fumiya was surprised by Mitsumori-sensei's words. This is something that doesn't suit you, Akechi. It doesn't suit a poor-looking instrument shop like this.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't suit him or not.
Well, I'm sure you bought it with the little money you had. If you ever need money, I'll buy it off you. I won't sell this, no matter what! Fumiya didn't seem to be listening to me. By the way, Mitsumori-sensei, would you like to have lunch with me later?
No, thank you. I have plans later.
But you said you had a day off, didn't you?
How do you know that?
Well,
Have you been following me all this time?
As Mitsumori-sensei said that, her face turned pale. Maybe she had a feeling all this time. I was filled with disbelief as I listened to their exchange. Fumiya was a little nervous, but he was desperately trying to cover up for it. Well, who cares about that? More importantly, aren't you hungry? There's a good restaurant nearby, so...
I've told you many times, but I can't answer.
But it's your day off! What's wrong with having some fun once in a while?
I said...
Hey, Godai! Mitsumori-sensei doesn't want to, so please, not inside this store! I couldn't hold back any longer and told him off. Until now, Fumiya had been inviting Mitsumori-sensei, but even I couldn't stand by watching him being so forceful. Fumiya was clearly irritated and came at me. What's it to you? I'm talking to Mitsumori-sensei! Yes, it is my business! Anybody who causes a disturbance in my shop will be asked to leave! Just then, a customer came into the shop. Perhaps Fumiya was carried away by the atmosphere, and he said, and left.
Akechi, I'm sorry. Thank you.
No problem. It must be tough for you, sensei. Mitsumori-sensei seemed relieved and came to thank me. I was also annoyed by Fumiya's pushy way of asking her out, so it felt really good to be able to tell him off.
He keeps asking me out no matter how many times I say no, so I was really troubled.
I've seen that happen many times. If you have any more problems, please, let me know.
Thank you very much.
Mitsumori-sensei said, and took something out of her bag as if she remembered something.
Speaking of which, there's a recital coming up for Haruto-kun. If you like, please come and see it.
Oh, Haruto told me. He's been practicing really hard, so I definitely want to go see it. With that, Mitsumori-sensei left, handing over the recital pamphlet. Haruto's recital was in 2 weeks' time. Apparently, Mitsumori-sensei was also going to perform, and I was looking forward to that, too. Then 2 weeks later, on the day of the recital, Haruto had been nervous for several days, and when the day came, he was even more nervous. It was as if his whole body had turned to stone. He was so tense and nervous. I wanted to cheer Haruto up, so I kept making jokes. Haruto, look over here!
What are you doing, Yusuke?
It's Yusuke-kun. Why don't you make a funny face? It'll take the tension out of you.
I'm not a child.
He said, as if he was fed up with me. But I was desperately trying to relieve Haruto's tension. Haruto, your suit looks cool.
You too, Yusuke.
I see. Thanks. As we were talking, I saw Hina coming from a distance. As usual, Fumiya was accompanying her. That guy again. To be honest, after what happened at the store, things were pretty awkward with Fumiya. But I don't regret being able to protect Mitsumori-sensei. Fumiya frowned at me as if I was something dirty, perhaps because of the other day's incident. Akechi, what's that cheap suit? It's embarrassing for me to see you wearing such a cheap suit at your age.
Hey, Uncle! Why are you saying things like that?
Even though Hina desperately tried to stop Fumiya, he didn't stop. Well, you run a shabby music shop, so I guess you don't have much money. How pitiful.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Hearing Fumiya say such things, Haruto couldn't stay quiet either. His expression showed that he was quite angry. I didn't want to get involved in childish arguments, so I tried to leave the place with Haruto. Haruto, it's the recital soon. We should go into the venue.
But Yusuke!
It's okay. You should concentrate on the recital. Just as we were about to enter the venue, Haruto spotted something, and his expression brightened.
Oh! Mom! Dad!
There, my brother and his wife were standing. I'd brought Haruto because they said it would take a little time to get ready. I was supposed to meet up with my brother and his wife later. Haruto! Sorry we're late!
Good luck with the recital today.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Thanks for always picking him up and dropping him off, Yusuke. It can't be helped. You're busy with work, brother.
But I'm glad you're here, Yusuke.
I see. Good thing Yusuke's here. As I watched Haruto with a smile on my face, I suddenly caught sight of Fumiya looking at me with a pale face and trembling. His eyes were fixed on my brother. After Haruto entered the venue, my brother looked at Fumiya and said, "You must be Godai." Yes, it's been a while. I heard you quit our company and started your own company. How's that going? Yes, it's going well. It seems that Fumiya was working at my brother's company. My brother's the president of a famous musical instrument manufacturer that's been in business since our grandfather's time. I took over the musical instrument shop, and he took over the company. From their conversation, I could figure out the situation. My brother looked at Fumiya sharply, with an intimidating expression. Fumiya probably didn't know that my brother had been his former boss. By the way, you seemed to be making fun of my younger brother earlier, but was that a misunderstanding? Well, a shabby music store, huh? That music store is an important store that our grandfather started. This is a misunderstanding. What? I'm the one misunderstanding? My brother glared at Fumiya calmly. Fumiya was completely defeated by his gaze. It's not like that! Fumiya said and left, leaving Hina behind. Thanks, brother. Thanks to you, I feel much better now. I didn't want to fight in front of Haruto. I had a feeling, but Godai? He was a troublemaker since he was at the company, and it looks like he still hasn't reformed. Well, I'll try not to get involved with him from now on. Yeah, that's a good idea. As my brother and I were talking like that, a very pale Mitsumori-sensei came running over to us.
Agechi, it's an emergency! The violin!
When we calmed her down and listened to what she had to say, it seems that Fumiya had made a mistake with the violin, and all the notes were out of tune. It seems like the recital couldn't go ahead like this. There's only half an hour until the start of the recital.
I didn't know what to do.
I'll take time to tune the violins. And Mitsumori-sensei didn't know she could tune hers, Haruto's, and Hina's violins in time. Hina and Haruto also came over when they heard the commotion.
The recital can't go ahead like this!
I worked so hard to practice.
They thought they couldn't perform and were completely in shock. Then I'll do it. We only have an hour left, right? I'll do my best to get it done in time. When I said that, Mitsumori-sensei immediately led me to the waiting room where the instruments were kept. Even on the way to the waiting room, she explained to me why this had happened. Apparently, before the recital, she'd been thinking of asking me to do the violin solo as a final check, but then Fumiya came and took over the tuning. It seems that although Mitsumori-sensei repeatedly refused, he took the instrument home with his usual forcefulness. He probably thought he'd show Mitsumori-sensei a good side, and when he returned, the violin was in a terrible state. That's awful. Where is Godai?
It seems that he went somewhere and there wasn't time to look for him.
Well, let's focus on the tuning first. I somehow managed to finish tuning in the short time of half an hour. The others were considerate and waited outside the waiting room. Phew, I finished. I finished tuning all the violins just 5 minutes before the recital. When I handed them to Mitsumori-sensei, my brother and his wife and I headed to the audience seats to enjoy the recital. My hard work contributed to its success. Haruto and Mitsumori-sensei were performing with sparkling expressions, and I was very moved. At the same time, I was furious at the sloppy work of Fumiya, who could have potentially ruined the recital. He had no right to make fun of me when he did such sloppy work. I was thinking that if he made fun of me again, I would say something back. As I was waiting for the performers to come out after the recital, the first person to come out was Mitsumori-sensei with tears in her eyes.
Akechi, thank you so much. I don't know how to thank you enough.
It's Godai who's at fault. You're not the one to blame.
I was thinking of quitting lessons if the recital was cancelled. I'm so glad.
Yusuke, thanks! You were so cool!
Thanks. Just then, I heard my brother's voice behind me. Yusuke, I got him! He'd caught Fumiya. He was restrained by his arms with a dissatisfied expression. Godai, do you even realize what you've done? I couldn't stand Fumiya's attitude any longer, so I ended up raising my voice. If you're a professional, then do a professional job. You almost ruined the recital. Then Fumiya said something unbelievable. Only amateurs come to a place like this anyway. They won't notice even if it's out of tune. Don't be ridiculous! I couldn't stand Fumiya's words. People like us work to make music for people who enjoy it. Don't talk to me like that when you can't even do your job properly! Godai, I hear your company isn't doing well. It makes sense with your attitude towards work.
Godai, I'm going to be frank with you now, but your invitations are a nuisance. If you persist any longer, I'll call the police.
No. Rejected by Mitsumori-sensei, Fumiya disappeared with a broken heart. We found out later that he convinced himself that he could go out with Mitsumori-sensei, and had even arranged a new place to live, an engagement ring, and a trip for a honeymoon. When we heard about this, we were all shocked. We thought he would never show his face in front of Mitsumori-sensei again, but it seems he couldn't hold back and showed up in front of her again. He was immediately taken away by the police. As for me, Mitsumori-sensei confessed to me after the recital. Of course, I was interested in her too, so we started going out. Haruto was down.
It's fine as long as it's Yusuke,
he said. He continues to play the violin, but it seems that his dream for the future is to take over my music shop. Hearing those words made me happy.
Naibara-sensei, goodbye!
Yes, goodbye. It's already late, so be careful going home.
Yes!
My name is Seiichi Maebara. I work as a teacher in an English-speaking school. I teach classes for junior high and high school students, and the parents have been giving me high marks for my ability to teach at the students' level.
Huh? You're going home too, teacher?
No, I still have work to do.
What? I wanted to ask you to bring me home too if you were leaving.
Hey, don't use me as a taxi. Be careful going home.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Maebara-sensei, I would like to know a little bit about the use of auxiliary verbs.
Those auxiliary verbs are...
Maebara-sensei, I want to talk to you about my future.
You wanted to go to T University, right? Did something happen?
Maibara-sensei! Maibara-sensei, I want you to teach me this.
Okay. One by one. Wait a minute. I've always liked teaching people things, and that's why I became a teacher in an English-speaking school. I feel proud and rewarded in my work, and every day was fulfilling. Okay, I'll go to my favorite cafe before work again. My daily routine is going to my favorite cafe before work to read. This day, as always, I went to the cafe and was reading with a coffee in one hand. That person's here again. Then I noticed a woman sitting nearby. She always sits in the same seat and reads alone while eating a sandwich. The book she's reading is by an author I love, so I was curious. You like that author?
What?
One day I decided to talk to her.
Yes, I think the way he writes about the land is poetic and wonderful.
Yes, I actually love that author too. Saying that, I showed the book that I was holding.
Oh, that's the one that came out recently, right? I have it too. I was thinking to read that one after I finished this one.
I didn't talk to her just because she was reading a book by an author I love. It's because she looks like my first love. When I was little, I had a childhood friend that I hung out with a lot. We were really close and would say that we'd get married when we were older.
Seiichi, do you like me?
Yeah, I do.
Then make me your wife in the future.
Okay.
Really? Then it's a promise. If you don't keep your promise, I'll make you swallow 1,000 needles.
I think I was really an absent-minded kid back then.
Are you alright?
What?
No, you suddenly went silent, so...
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about the past.
The past?
There was a girl I used to hang out with a lot before entering elementary school, and you kind of look like her.
Oh.
But we didn't keep that promise. Before entering elementary school, she moved far away.
Actually, it's the same for me. I used to live around here. My parents divorced, and my mom took me in. And we moved to my mom's family home. I had a neighbor named Seiichi. It's embarrassing, but I was really in love with him.
What? No way! Are you Aya-chan? You're Aya-chan! When I said this, the woman in front of me also looked at me with a strange look on her face, and her eyes widened in surprise.
Seiichi! You're Seiichi?
I never thought that I'd reunite with my childhood friend as adults. You seem to think the same way. Forgot about the time when we're talking about what happened until now. Sorry, I need to head to work soon. When I looked at my watch, I was already about to be late. Then I'll be leaving now. It was fun seeing you after so long.
But wait, you have line, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Let's exchange lines. We just been reunited. This is fate too.
I didn't intend on exchanging lines, but she pushed me. I found out by messaging her, but apparently she has a daughter who's entering middle school this year. And randomly, her daughter's supposed to go to the English-speaking school that I work at.
Take good care of my daughter, Seiichi.
When your childhood friend and first love says something like that, you can't ignore it. I was looking out for Aya-chan's daughter. Oh, Rena-chan, how are you doing? Have you adjusted?
Naibara-sensei!
When I talk to her, Rena-chan smiles big and comes over. This is Aya-chan's daughter, Rena-chan. Rena-chan is always smiling and is a girl who is bright like the sun. She gets along with everyone and already has friends. So I was relieved at the time, until that rumor started.
Hey, did you hear about that rumor?
I heard. It's her, right? Her mom is a prostitute.
Really? Oh, you don't know? Apparently that girl's mother is a prostitute. Oh no, I hope she doesn't influence my son in a bad way.
But is that rumor true?
It's true because I saw that person going out in fancy clothes during the evening hours.
Recently, there's a weird rumor going around.
Oh, good morning, everyone! Oh, yeah, good morning.
Rena-chan was saying hello to the other students cheerfully, but after they quickly responded, they left immediately. Rena-chan was left there alone, and she was reaching her hand out to them and looking sad. Seeing her, I sighed quietly, because of that rumor. From about a month ago, there's been a weird rumor going around about Aya-chan. At first, I thought it would go away immediately, so I didn't take it seriously. But instead of disappearing, the rumor spread from mom to mom. Now everyone that goes to the school knows about it. I need to do something about it. I was doing my best to eliminate the rumor. No matter how hard I tried, the rumors did not go away. Different day.
Oh, good morning.
Hey, don't bother my daughter.
What?
I know that your mother wears flashy clothes and goes out at night.
That's...
My daughter is planning on going to the medical faculty at Tokyo University. She's going to become a doctor and be useful to society. She's not like your mother who works as a dirty prostitute.
My mother isn't dirty because my mother helps people and has a great job. Please don't talk badly about my mother.
Oh, what about being a prostitute is useful to society? It's a work where you seduce men and make money.
My mom isn't like that.
This is bad. There were onlookers in the hallway, so I peeked in to see what was going on, and found Rena-chan and a parent arguing in the center of the onlookers. I thought it was bad, so I got in the middle of them. Hey, please calm down.
Oh, Maibara-sensei, hello.
What is going on?
Nothing. This girl was bothering my daughter.
I wasn't bothering, I just said hello.
She must have been really frustrated at what was said about her mother, because she was crying. Is that true?
Maibara-sensei, her mother's a prostitute. You have no idea what the daughter of a prostitute might do.
I think that's being too judgmental. I think you went too far. Please, take it back.
Maibara-sensei, are you going to take her side?
I'm not taking a side. It's my job to protect my students. It's my responsibility to protect my students. Please do not hurt our students with unfounded rumors in the first place.
Unfound, I saw it with my own eyes.
Even if that were true, that has nothing to do with this kid. No matter what the parent's job is, parents are parents. Children are children, right? No matter what the reason is, children should not be bashed because of their parents. Please tell me, did this kid do something bad to you or your child?
But you don't know what will happen in the future.
Talk to a teacher about that when a problem occurs. It is wrong to blame someone for something that has not happened. Parents are parents, children are children. Speaking for myself, I taught English to all kinds of kids. There were a lot of different kids with different backgrounds. I've taught kids who had parents in prison, but she was not deterred by her environment and told me about her dreams for the job she wanted to have in the future. No matter what crimes the parents has committed, it has nothing to do with the kid. And your child must be a doctor, right? Will a doctor judge their patients by what job they have?
But my daughter is different. My daughter is very well mannered, unlike that child.
That way of thinking is wrong to begin with. Do you know the saying that children are the mirror of their parents? Children look at their parents very closely. Their parents say bad things about other people, and they'll start doing that too. The parents are the kind of people who point their finger behind other people's backs, and their kids will be like that too. Are you fine with that? You're bashing this kid because of her mother. But will you still be able to be proud of yourself? There's no human being like that. After the parent heard what I said, she went red and shaking and can't say anything.
What? You're just a teacher. I'm a customer. You think you can act like that to a customer?
It's the teacher's responsibility to protect their students, so I haven't done anything embarrassing.
Okay, well then I'll protest this properly and severely. You will regret acting like this towards me.
That's fine. They lose my job to protect my students. I really want it as a teacher.
Maibara-sensei, I'm sorry.
For what?
You stood up for me, so now it looks like you're bad as well.
Oh, only that. She doesn't have to worry about something like that. A teacher who's too busy protecting himself and not protecting the children is a disqualified teacher. I don't mind at all. I'm proud of my job. I'm just acting in a manner that doesn't shame my profession. Of course, I don't regret standing up for Rena-chan.
Sensei, thanks!
Saying that, Rena-chan smiled as bright as the sun. Seeing her smile was sure that I didn't do the wrong thing. However, that said, I'm still concerned. Is Aya-chan actually a prostitute? I'm curious, but I don't want to get involved in other people's affairs just for the fun of it. That was when I was spending my days in agony.
I heard that you stood up for Reina. Thanks, Seiichi. I want to thank you, so come over sometime. I'll make you dinner.
The next day, I got a text from Aya-chan. To be honest, I wasn't sure if a teacher should go to a student's house, but Aya-chan was my childhood friend, so I decided to go.
I made a lot of your favorite food, so eat a lot.
Teacher, hello!
When I went to Aya-chan's house, Aya-chan and Rena-chan welcomed me. And that night, I had dinner at Aya-chan's house. But I couldn't stop thinking about Aya-chan's job. So I decided to ask Aya directly because I knew I couldn't keep worrying about it forever. Aya-chan, do you actually work as a prostitute? When I asked her that, Aya-chan looked at me with a vacant expression then burst out laughing.
What are you saying? Obviously, that's just a rumor.
My mom works as a nurse.
Nurse? But you go to work at night.
Oh, right now, one nurse is on maternity leave and we're short-staffed. That's why I'm taking the initiative to take night shift jobs, especially when we're short-staffed.
Really? But wait, the rumors is that you go out in flashy clothes.
Oh, that. Actually, I used to be a Gyaru. Because of that, my clothes now are still pretty flashy.
Yaru?
Should I show you a photo from when I was in high school? You'll be surprised.
No, I'm good. But rumors are not really credible, are they? Aya-chan's case confirmed it for me. The rumor is just a rumor. It's wrong to bash someone because of it.
But if I was actually a prostitute, what were you planning to do?
What? Oh, no, I would still have protected her all I could. To be honest, at first I thought Aya-chan was a prostitute. I would never say that though.
What? That's not good.
I thought it was just a casual remark, but Aya-chan seemed to take it in a strange way. Rena-chan, who was watching nearby, screamed and got red too. What is going on? Well, if Aya-chan and Rena-chan are smiling, it's fine. The next day, I got right to work. I actively spread the rumor at work that Aya-chan's job was a nurse. And the rumor that Aya-chan was a prostitute went away immediately. Mom, who spread the rumor about Aya-chan later, apologized on her knees to Aya-chan. That's fine, but ever since that day, Aya-chan started hitting on me consistently.
Hey, Seiichi, are you free today? If you're free, do you want to eat at our place tonight? I made too much curry. Hey, this summer Rena and I are going to the beach, but you want to go too?
I fought back at first, but then I couldn't resist. At first, we only ate together. Before I knew it, we would even go traveling together. Because of work, Aya-chan had to move and Rena-chan had to quit school. But strangely, we continued seeing each other. At Aya-chan's house, Hey, Ren-chan, you shouldn't lay down right after you eat.
What? It's fine. This is easier.
No, if you lie down right after eating, your stomach acid will reflux. Aya-chan is working late tonight, so I'm here instead of her. Since some time ago, on days when Aya-chan works the night shift, I come over to her house and take care of Ren-chan so she goes to bed. I managed to get Ren-chan, who was annoyed with me, to get up. At such a young age, reflux esophagitis is not a joke.
My Sensei, you're like a dad.
Dad? Are you saying that I look like your dad?
No, you kind of always look out for me.
Well, your mom asked me to.
But normally, even if you're asked, you don't take care of other people's kids. You like Mom?
Bufo? What is she saying? Thanks to her, I spewed out my tea. I don't really think anything about Aya-chan. That was a lie. I lied in the moment.
But Mom seems to like you.
Really? That's the first time I've heard of this. But Aya-chan and I have a teacher-parent relationship. We have to draw a firm line there.
Really? But if Mom confessed to you, I want you to think about it. After I was born, my mom was busy raising me, and I felt really bad about it.
Oh no, why is a kid thinking about that? Aya-chan loves you, so you don't have to think like that, you know?
But a normal family has a mother and father, and they share chores, right? Our family only has one parent, so she always seems busy. So, if you like, I want you to marry and become my dad.
I don't know about that. I can't promise anything. Anyway, it's already late, so quickly go brush your teeth and get into bed.
Yes!
Usually my job is done when I put Ren-chan to bed, but this day I couldn't stop thinking about my relationship with Aya-chan and marriage. Already morning. I was thinking for so long that it became the next morning. When I was spacing out, I heard a key opening the front door.
I'm home, but Rain is probably still sleeping.
Aya-chan came home.
What? Why are you here? And why do you have such dark under eye bags?
No, you know, it's pretty dangerous recently, right? So just in case, it's okay I just stayed up all night.
What? Stayed up all night? Are you alright? You're wobbly.
I'm okay. I'm just wobbly.
It's dangerous. You're wobbly, so rest here today. You don't have to teach today, right?
My day off, that's why I should go home. I feel bad bothering you too. I shake off Aya-chan's restraint and head for the front door. Looking at me, Aya-chan sighed.
You're so stubborn. Then I won't stop you anymore, but there's just one thing I want to tell you.
Something she wants to tell me. What could it be?
Next Sunday, do you want to go travel?
Oh, it's just that. Yeah, sure. I'll keep my schedule open.
Really? Then it's a promise. I already talked to Ren and my mom about it.
I get Rena-chan, but your mom too?
No, this time it's just gonna be the two of us so my mom can watch Reina.
Alone?
There's no deep meaning, but I thought it was time to take a relationship to another level.
No, it's pretty good as it is now. Another level? Does that mean...
You see, Reina wants a dad too, right?
Yeah. In the end, that's the only thing I could say. It is often said that the truth is stranger than fiction, and I think that is exactly what happened between me and Ayako. I never thought that I would meet her in a place like that, and that our relationship would turn out like this. I think my life is more than dramatic enough.
Hey, Dad, why are you spacing out over there?
When I was thinking about that, my daughter Rena spoke to me.
Mom, Seito and me are waiting. Please, Dad'll always be a pain in the ass. We're all together in an amusement park, so we need to have as much fun as possible.
Rena takes my hand and pulls it forcefully. Ow, don't pull it so much.
Come on, Dad, let's go. Wasn't that lovely? Like and subscribe for more videos. See you again.